Welcome to Edinburgh. I've finally managed to pick up my tickets. What I've managed to do is they've lots of ticket points all over the city, and I found one in Waverley Mall, which is just above the station, and swiped my card. They managed to get me everything I needed. So hopefully all my tickets are there, but the next stop, the booking office, which is the Wetherspoon, grab some breakfast, and then we'll go and see our first show. So let's do that. So I've gone for the traditional Scottish breakfast with some black pudding and some haggis. Sounds good. I've got about half an hour before the show starts, so I better tuck in and get ready. So I've managed to collect all the tickets. I was looking for something like a ghost tour or something, and then in the end I found something quite interesting. This is not a ghost tour. It's a show, spooky show, so I booked another ticket. It means that I've got 33 shows now kind of booked and ready. So I collected all the tickets and there was 27. And I was like, what's going on? And then I realized about 5 of them are free and non-ticketed. So that shouldn't be an issue. All right, so I'm gonna try and find the first show, and I've got about 10 minutes to get to it. So let's go. So today, we're going to be doing shows all in Zone A, which is the north part of Edinburgh. So, let's go. Let's see our first one. The first one is in Venue 20. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, we're also going to be going and seeing a magic show, a kids' magic show. So, apparently it's the greatest magic show ever. Well, we'll see. Okay, here I am, Assembly Rooms, Venue 20. Let's go in and watch the greatest magic show and see how amazing it is. Let's go. Okay, so they just told me that it isn't actually in that building. It's in the big white tent over there. Bijou. So let's go in, if I can find the way to get in, and watch the show. Oh, where's the entrance? Time for the greatest magic show. So there you go, just saw the greatest magic show. It was really nice. It's like a show kind of geared for young kids, but really engaging, really fun, very funny. I was laughing out loud at a lot of really great parts and some, really good tricks. So highly recommended. So if you've got young kids, definitely take them down and check it out. They're touring all the world and they're from Australia, so it's great, really good. All right, we're gonna go to our next show, which isn't exactly a show, but it's an escape room. Haha. The greatest magic show! So up there, that's where Edinburgh Castle is, and every year they do something called the Royal Tattoo, which isn't about people getting ink on their bodies. It's like a military parade, which is quite good. It's quite expensive, but it's worth watching. Now, I've done that before, so I'm not going to do it this time. So Edinburgh Castle is also a really great venue for checking out. So there's a good attraction to check out, like that's historical. Other really good attractions are like the zoo. You've got Edinburgh Dungeon. You've got I think it's called Mary King's Close. You've got Holyrood. So it's really good. It's a lot of really great attractions around here. But we're going to be doing lots of shows. The next show is an escape room, but I've got a bit of time before we go there. So let's go and take a break. So I'm having a coffee while I get ready for the next thing, which is the escape room. So the show that I just saw was the Greatest Magic Show, which is some Australian guys that came over. Now, there was a show that I saw in Brighton called Chores, And I think they were from Australia. I'm not sure if they were Australian or from New Zealand, but they were amazing as well. So that's two really great shows I've seen if you've got kids. And so I recommend Chores and The Greatest Magic Show. Definitely check those out. Let's get ready for the escape room. Whoa. Okay, so this is the next venue for the escape room. So that's going to be quite good. You know what's interesting is that Edinburgh is actually the largest fringe festival in the world. I think the second one's in Australia. I think it's Adelaide. The third one is Brighton. So around March time they do one in Brighton, which is really good. We went to that earlier in the year, so I saw a lot of shows there already. And some of the little kind of, you know, you get the comedy shows that give you kind of a taster of lots of different things. There was like some that we really enjoyed, and now I've come and I'm going to see like the full show here, so it's really good. There's even one little fringe festival in Ventnor on the Isle of Wight, so that's good to check out, but obviously Edinburgh, the largest one, you have to just come and enjoy it. So it's interesting because when you're doing, like say, a limited amount of time, you need to try and work out what kind of shows you want. And sometimes either they're sold out or they're clashing with other shows that you've booked, so it's really difficult to kind of organise it. But I think I've done quite well, so we'll see if we can actually get through all of them. Let's go and do the escape room, Agent November. Looks like a crime scene. We're gonna have to solve it.
No photographs, no recordings.
So just finished the escape room, Agent November, and it was great. Unfortunately, didn't successfully complete it. We were like one clue away, but it was good. I was actually rated and given, he said I was good at creativity, teamwork, and communication. So yeah, that was really good. So that's cool. On to the next show. So I'm at the Hanover Tap, got myself a nice Coke, just relaxing, taking it easy. But this is also the venue for a free comedy show, so there's no tickets for it, but what you need to get is one of these. So you just go up to the bar, you say you're here for a show, they will give you one of these tokens, and once you use that, you can go and enjoy the free show. So wait for the show to happen. It's going to be good. So I'm going to go and see the Monster stand-up comedy show, which should have a variety of different stand-up comedians. So let's go and enjoy it. Completed that free comedy show. It's interesting. It's like it's about 5 or 6 different acts, and they all give you like about 5-minute sets. It's good because they give you a variety. You get a taste. It's almost like advertising to try and give you a taste of their show, and if you like it, you go and see their full show. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. Some will be bad, some will be really good. And the good thing is, if they are bad, you don't have to endure it very much. And if you do like it, then you can always go and see more later on. But next, we're going to go and see Paul Zenon for some magic. And I haven't seen this guy in a long time, and I really like him, so it's going to be good. Really looking forward to it. So let's go check out some magic. So that's one of the structures in Zone B in the Central Park kind of area. It costs money to actually go into. You can actually climb right up to the top. Carefully, you might actually see people up there. So it's quite interesting. There's no lift, so you actually have to climb it. So I'm not going to do that. Let's go see the show. If you're coming to Edinburgh, then Iron Brew is the thing you need to have. So, came into the Shanghai bar while I'm waiting to get into the Paul Zenon show, tried to buy a Coke, and pulled out some money from my wallet, and it was this. I was like, whoa, the Paul Zenon magic's already happening. Let's go and see the show. Okay, so I just did the Paul Zenon show. It was amazing, and what was even better about it was he actually picked up me and got me on to come onto stage and asked me for my debit card, which I had to like give to him, and I was really scared about that. but he like shuffled it and did a trick with it. It was like really, really amazing. And what's even better is that I have a clip, so you can see what happened a little bit. So have a look at this.
I want you to show the audience that while I look over here into my elaborate system of mirrors. And that bar built especially to facilitate that. Once you've done that, Andrew, put the card in. Now what happens is, with a card sheet, if they find a card, a high value card, court card, say it's a king, something like that, what they'll do, before they put it back in the deck for it to be shuffled, they'll mark it in a very subtle way. They might put a little nail nick, like your first sexual experience or whatever. But Andrew, I want you to kind of hold on to that corner with your finger and thumb like that, and the same there. So both hands, like I'm doing there, very gently. And in a moment, I'm going to get to tear those two pieces asunder with a big theatrical gesture. Okay, but keep hold of both bits when you do it. Okay, Andrew, tear the two pieces asunder on the count of 3. 3. Stop overacting, Andrew. There's a fine line between theatrical and camp. Andrew, do you want to use the big bit?
What was even better than me actually being on stage for the Fringe, I was on the stage for like about 15 minutes. It was like going on for like a long time. It was quite cool. But a really great moment was he was saying, "Oh, who's this like lady sitting next to you? Is she a friend? Like a friend with benefits?" And I went, "No, she's got a job." And he just started cracking up. So that was really good to make poor Zenon laugh. Anyway, I'm going to another show now, and it's a show that I saw a little bit of in Brighton, which I thought was really funny. So I'm going to go and see the full show now at the Edinburgh Fringe. So let's go and check that out, and that's Vladimir McTavish. Let's go. So just completed Vladimir McTavish, really funny dude. Lots of really, really great gags and stories, so it was really fun. So now, we're going to go and do a bit of train spotting. It is Edinburgh after all, but no ordinary show this is. This is more of an immersive show where you're actually within the actors and everything. And apparently I've heard, do not stand near the toilet. So I'm going to go and check this out. Let's go. So I've had to walk from Zone A through to Zone B to get to train spotting. Luckily there's a big queue. So that's alright. They've given me one of these things, it's like a wristband, so that will get me in. So let's go and enjoy it. So completed train spotting live. Wow, that show was intense. Really intense. I mean, it's a really, really, it's not for kids, let's put it that way. Amazing show, and they do it like 4 or 5 times a day, so I don't know how they have the energy to keep doing that. It was amazing. But what's really cool is there's bits where they've got like kind of messed up pants that they throw into the audience. There's someone actually kind of like spat out their drink on me. And there's a bit where anyone near a toilet, they just start throwing stuff all over the place. Oh my God, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm now walking from Zone B to Zone C and gonna see a show that is called the Atomic Saloon. It's kind of like a dance show or something, so let's go and check it out. So just completed the Atomic Saloon. Amazing show. It's like a cabaret variety show in the kind of style of Le Clique, in a kind of a Western style. It's really, really fun, really great. So I booked another show this morning, and I was thinking, should I do a ghost tour? And I said, no, I got something else in mind. I think it's time to go and listen to some spooky ghost stories. Let's go.
The doors are closing!
Well, there you go. Just finished Will Seawards' Midnight Spooky Ghost Story 6. It's really fun because he's got this really deep voice. It's almost like Brian Blessed reading out these kind of surreal ghost stories, which is really funny. It's really cool. So it was nice. It was a really nice way to end the evening. So that's it. That's the end of day number 1. Join me tomorrow when we do day 2 and do a lot more shows. Time to go to bed and get some sleep. Goodbye.